Alrighty. Just throw that down on the floor with that thing. We'll put it together again. So, check this out. Today we're going to mess around with mallets.
Ooh, fun.
That one needs to be turned up a bit. That one's a little loud. Third channel down a bit. Second channel up a bit. See what's happening here?
Yeah.
That thing right there is called a delay pedal. And I can hook up these cool piezo discs, which if we actually hit that, that's like crazy loud. Boom! If I hit that super loud, I'm going to blow out my speaker. It should be underneath just to be safer. Although, yeah, it should be underneath. Oh well, we'll just not hit them.
Hi. I've never seen like armrests that can do that.
Yeah, pretty good UX.
Yeah.
You know what I mean by UX?
Oh.
User experience. It's just a good product. It equals a good experience for the user of the chair. UX. I am a UX designer. I do this professionally. One of my other superpowers. Which has taken the form of inventing these things that are good UX for the student. Now this one, this one's going to be a bit clunky. Definitely back to the drawing table on this one. Let's see. Oh, I put my, yeah. First finger trapped. Other fingers trapped. Can't go too far away, but I can go far enough away to allow for a bounce to happen. Man, but that is... Oh. Your hand is way bigger than mine. And I made this for me, so I already know. Because this is even too small for me, actually. I cut my wire too short and didn't have enough slack. Because I want there to be separation there, but when we hold a stick, when we let go, some of us will come out like this. We'll hinge will hinge here to get these fingers out of the way. So now there's no fingers underneath. But what really needs to happen is it just needs to go open and stay, instead of going over here, they just need to go up, or rather down in this position, as opposed to like going all the way over here. Because going all the way over here means that they've gone all the way over here, and now they got to come all the way over here back to get back into position. Whereas with the principles of efficiency of motion, we just basically hinging here as opposed to here to get those fingers out of the way, as opposed to yanking back. Yeah. Having so many turns, this turns, that turns, this turns, that turns, this turn, like all of these turns that allow me to create somewhat of a fluid illusion makes this exponentially more complicated. I already know that ain't gonna fit your hand, but I'll stick it on Leslie's hand and use her as my guinea pig.
I feel like using bungee cord might work on that. Because like bungee cord can stretch a little bit and still hold its shape. So like you can use it to hold onto the hand and still be able to move it, but not that far.
Explain where are you picturing the bungee cord?
Like for trying to figure out how to explain it.
I don't know, stick your hand in there.
Can't really. So I'm thinking like right here, because it can go up and down and still hold the shape.
Oh, okay, all right. As opposed to a wire,
Yeah.
which is hard and firm.
Yeah, and it won't really be able to fit most people's hands. But bungee cord is kind of like a one-size-fits-all, because you can make it. You can also braid it to be more comfortable and sturdy.
All right. I like the way you're thinking. It's firm but not firm.
Yeah, and it also is pretty comfy.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. In fact, I might actually try that. Because the hard wire, as soon as a finger touches any part of this, it just throws the whole weight off. It's like I'm grabbing the whole thing now, because I'm affecting the end of it.
Yeah, and bungee cord, it still can move around, and it can also shape to your hand.
Yes. Although I'd still want this in a closed position and even the open position to not touch. I only want a contact to happen when the student has gone too far. Ooh, I could make an electrical fence there. I could create a zap. I could put a battery in there and charge this. And so only when the student has done this or gone too far, it should be a punishment for going too far. It shouldn't be, the student should hold the position on their own. I don't want the stick forcing the held position. I just want the stick to have a punishment. All right, this is better. Punishment is better.
Yeah.
Because then it relies on the student to own it, and to know what's right and to know what's wrong. And then if you do what's wrong, then you get feedback, we'll call it, euphemism for torture.
I mean, nothing's really torture if you have the right mindset.
Explain.
I'm trying to find the right words so it makes sense. Like, for some people, like, there's some forms of torture where it's just increasing the heat a ton. And then there are people who love the heat, like my sister. She wants to go to Arizona because it's always hot. So some people would be like, sweet, it's hot and I love it. And other people would hate it and then talk because they don't want to be in the heat.
So you're talking about tolerance.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Pain tolerance, pain. All right. I see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
Pair for you, pair for me. All right. Mess around with what you're hearing. Hit it once, listen to it. Do simple stuff. Just try to, you're thinking of this as your metronome. So, okay, watch. Here we go. As soon as I slow down, it becomes a train wreck. As soon as I speed up, now it becomes a train wreck. So this really is the ultimate metronome. The tool for teaching to play in time, because you get a punishment when you get off.
Yeah.
There should be electrical charge involved. You should get zapped somehow.
Yeah.
I also have thought about, I wish I was a computer whiz, but I'm not. I want to make a piece of software where, and maybe I could like rig this with just a regular DAW, digital audio workstation, like Logic or Cubase, whatever your kids calling it these days. Ableton. Yeah, that thing. It shows you how much I know about tech. So I'm sure I could rig it, maybe. I want an ideal software that visually shows me where the beat is. Like I want to see spikes along my timeline, and then I want to see my spikes with it. So I want to see the metronome, and I want to see my hits vertically aligned with that, and be able to like go back and study the tape. Like maybe I'll record myself playing a whole exercise, and then I want to go back and like look like, oh, right there on the and of 4, I jumped the gun slightly, and so I can see it. What a concept, as opposed to just having to rely on your own sense of, oh, was that together? Was that ahead? Was that behind? Live in the moment. Like you can go back and study the tape. Ah, right there. I was slow getting into that 16th figure, and then it just turns into mush. All right, let's do this. Just do simple quarters. And now deliberately go slow, like slow that down. Yeah, badunk, badunk. Okay, now find it again and then speed up. Now we can do cool things like, and then we can double that figure. Okay. These really, really put out a big sound. Okay, now find it and do eighths. Listen to it once first. Just hit it like. Yeah, you're. Okay, let's just do this. We'll do 1, 2, ba 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 bum. So you give yourself dut 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 dut. Give yourself a half note. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Okay, do it again. Now this time lay back. It's not as fast as you think. Yeah, it's good. That's better. And just do all the same dynamic. You're going loud, soft, loud, soft. Just boom, boom, all mezzo forte, all mezzo piano. Yeah, hear how you're pushing it.
Yeah.
Be patient with it. Start over again. Yeah, that was way better. Let's turn all of this uniformly down so that we can have a bigger stroke and not have it be too loud. Good. All right, let's hit this thing for real. Just do that. Give yourself a little break in between. Louder. Yeah. Two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just do 5 hits and then pause. All big. Okay, so ultra advanced thingamajig to think about, which this problem, which I'm about to mention, will iron itself out. The stronger you get, the more you start to play, the more you're forced to play in time, like in a drum line. The stronger you get, the easier this will be, because then you'll have more control over what you're doing. The common little hiccup flaw thing that happens in the musician world is to rush the second beat. Be it the E of one E and it, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Just whatever the second thing is, that's if if we had this stat, if we could somehow gather the statistics of like across all time and all musicians and every second beat that a musician has ever hit, I would bet that the second beat is the one that's rushed the most. Because this is what will happen. Adrenaline on stage screws us all up, gets us to rush. Oh, excited, but it's not as fast as we think it is. And so what will happen is this. 1, 2. And then they'll settle back into it. They oh, I'm rushing right away.
Yeah.
Right away. I mean, normally people hit the downbeat. 1, 2, ready, ba, ba, ba. Usually people will nail the downbeat. You better. But then adrenaline and the thought of, oh, this is really fast. Wait, hit the brakes. It's not as fast as I think it is. Happens, but you have to like massacre the second beat to figure that out. So think about your first 2 beats. And so if your second beat can fall into place, you're golden for the rest of it. Think about that. And do some big strokes. You're still kind of, I'm exaggerating, but you still kind of got a inconsistency. And then just do 5. We'll just do repeated entries. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it. Good. That first one was rushed like hell, but rush. That was better. Try to deliberately drag. That one was way better. So it really truly is not as fast as you think it is. It was dragged. It was a little slow. But it was not as bad as the rushing. It wasn't as off. Louder, confident. Rush, 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 rush. There it was. And come to more of a, there you go. Rush, oh my God. I should have you should be sitting on something electric. Or I should just be able to hit a button. Or that this whole thing is rigged with that software to zap you when it's not vertically aligned. But isn't this cool that we don't have to turn this on and off, or we don't have to deal with this thing that doesn't actually give us feedback. Now, this thing, I don't get to program the sound into it. Ideally, the ultimate metronome would be, there would be a record button, and I would record, boop, I would record once of whatever I'm hitting, but then that sound, boop, boop, gets programmed into this and then spits out that sample, boop, 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 so that it can be as close as possible to, say, playing a snare line. I'm playing a snare drum, and the guy next to me is playing a snare drum, as opposed to I'm playing a snare drum, but the guy over here is playing like a go-go bell, bing, bong, bong, like some different sound. It's like a tuba player and a piccolo player. Okay, YouTube, tuba, piccolo, 1, 2, ready, go, bam. You're never gonna ever truly know if they were together or not, even if they totally were, by definition of where their attack is. We're never going to know. They're never going to know. The conductors, the audience, no one is going to know if they were truly, bam, playing together, because the timbres of sound are so fundamentally different. Their attack is different. The whole nature of it is different. So if our sound is the same nature, if it's literally the same sound, which it is in this case, I've rigged it, that is that sound. Oh, it's so ideal. Ooh, let's try that. Let's try doing the fives, but then pulse and continue pulsing the eighth notes. Hang on to that mallet a little bit harder. I'm pulling these out because these are like the. I mean, I could diddle, but I'm pulling those all out. So if I would truly try to bounce those, like it's just lame. So this implement requires you to really. It's not a fingers thing. It's never gonna It's more of a death grip thing than it is a finger opening and closing. Hang on to that thing a little bit harder. Cha, cha, cha. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Yeah, you're just gonna all you're gonna do. Ooh, I know. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just hit your own hand. Drop one. Two, three, hand, hand, hand. Instantly better. Okay, now instead of hitting your hand, just hit nothing. Just hit the air. Sure. And now just try to like hit it, but don't hit it. Yes. Left hand. Both bars. Bring your mouths in together like this and realize that you can still do it. Okay, and now just relax from that, because I think you were doing this because you're afraid that you're going to hit them. So I'm showing you you're not going to hit them by bringing it in even further. So think about this more in alignment with your arm. We could play like, old school bass drummers and turn, but think more straight with this. Go for it. All right, good. Now, we're going to do that same thing, but now we're going to add an element, which will clean it up even more. Breathing. I've told you the breathing thing, like why that if we hold our breath, why it screws us up.
Yeah, I think.
Why? Why does holding our breath, or how does holding our breath screw us up? What does it do to us? What does it cause us to do?
Less oxygen in our blood, and then less blood, or less oxygen in our blood causes us to slow down.
I like where you're going with that. It's less complicated than that. If we're not breathing, our body's like, yo, when are we going to breathe again? Oh, we're going to breathe again after you do that fancy show-off lick, right? Breathing. We hold our breath during the complicated thing, which makes sense because we're about to do something complicated, way more complicated than what we're just doing, and we need all of our facilities to like be available, to all the brain power available to put into that. And so we're just going to eliminate everything else that we don't truly need to free up as much brain power as possible to do that complicated thing. But here's the deal. When we hold our breath, the body's like, oh, you mean we get to breathe again after you finished your stupid show-off lick? Okay, well then how about I spur you to get that done as fast as possible? Rushing.
Yeah.
When we hold our breath, we rush. Although I like where you're going with that, with the first idea, that it would slow us down because of the lack of oxygen, which might be true if we were like, magician David Blaine stuck in a tank doing a magic trick and holding his breath for like 20 minutes or whatever, and like severe lack of oxygen to the brain. He's going to come out of that like blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he might be a little slow in that state of mind, but we're only holding our breath for a moment, really. Nothing that's going to actually change the chemistry of too much of our, or so much so that we're going to drag. So, breathing is something I was never taught. I had to watch a Benny Greb video recently on his Drumeo. Do you know about Drumeo? Okay, well, where's my thing? Here it is. Add it to the list. Okay.
I mean, there's a thing right here.
Oh, well, that is for your.
I'm guessing.
That's for the.
Grip.
That's the grip. Discover. Drumeo. It's a YouTube channel. It's awesome. And Benny Greb, one of my favorite guys. Benny Greb, he is a big German guy. He's kind of a big dude like you. And not only is he in my top 10 drummers, currently, I put him number one in the education realm, which is why I love the guy so much, because I'm an educator and he's an educator, and I'm a drummer and he's a drummer. So we're doing both, because not all drummers are educators or could be good ones if they tried, because some people just have absent-minded professor in nature and they don't know how to explain things, even though they can do it. I surmise that the drummers, the best drummers in the world, who just came out of the womb just shredding, are going to be the worst teachers, because they didn't have to develop language for it in order to do it. Everything I'm able to do, I had to do it through blood, sweat, and tears, and thinking my brain is out, and therefore developing language, hearing concepts from other people, and implementing those. Whereas, Tony Royster Jr., who is this famous dude who, when he was 7, has this like killer drum set and he's in front of a big audience. He just came out of the womb just being able to shred. My surmise that he might be a horrible teacher. I have no idea. I'm just using him as an example as to hypothesize with. I hypothesize that he is worthless at teaching because he didn't have to, relative to goofballs like us who we basically suck and we have to like think our way into it, which doesn't mean we're always going to suck, but it means that we didn't come to the table imbued already with the inherent ability just to go for it. So we have to think our way into this ability, which is why you're here. And I surmise that I'm as good of an educator as I am because I had to think my way into it. Therefore, I have language for it, which I then can now say to someone else, and that I've like practiced and rehearsed for just decades and decades how to say these things. Especially this last year, and the better we get at teaching, the better we of a player we get, which is why I'm having you teach your people. Because at the end of the day, I was just watching one of my videos in front of some 5th graders the other day. I said to a 5th grader, drumming is not about drumming. Drumming is concepts and then our hands obeying those concepts. Whereas someone like Tony Royster Jr., drumming is drumming. Come on, why can't you just do it? Look, I can do it. So, drumming. Oh yeah, breathing. Aha, got it back. Okay, so Benny Greb is an awesome educator, and I'll send you a bunch of his videos. In fact, I'll just write down a little sub menu there, Benny Greb. So you can go type in Drummio Benny Greb, and then there's going to be a killer video there. And that might be the one where, and you might stumble upon the one where he's talking about breathing. Okay, but I've watched the video, and now I'll just reiterate it to you. Okay, so now, and he's the one who explained that we're going to rush if we hold our breath because, like, oh, we got to get done with this so we can breathe sooner than later, so we're going to rush the phrase. That's a Benny Greb idea that I recently heard this year, which makes sense. Okay. All right, we'll just go every 4. We might hyperventilate ourselves a little bit, but whatever. We're not going to die. So,
A little bit of air never killed anyone.
Yeah, a little bit of over air never killed anyone. Now, you might pass out, knock your head, and die that way, but...
I mean, the air itself never killed anyone.
Although if you huffed on straight oxygen, you could definitely overdose from that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could die, though. Probably. There's so many ways to get killed. All right. All right. All right, now. Forget about playing. Just breathe. I'll grab the beat. So take a nice deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. All right. add quarter notes to that. Breathe and play quarter notes. Just play something simple. And inhale, exhale, 4 in, 4 out.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, now, tempoed breathing. Ow. And I agree with my friend Trevor, who's a guitar player. It's like, tempoed breathing is, he doesn't like tempoed breathing. But now, I like tempoed breathing as merely something to do that's straightforward, that can get your mind wrapped around the importance of like, oh yeah, I need to be breathing. So, but I agree with Trevor in a way that none of us on stage in a show are ever going to do that. I mean, we could potentially have the wherewithal to do that. But at the end of the day, I don't expect anyone to be tempoed breathing, especially when it, during a performance, the full fruition of what we're doing here. But I do expect you to breathe. Now, that could come in the form of I was breathing through the whole thing, but it wasn't in tempo with what I was doing. But there was a very deliberate, oh, he's breathing in now, oh, he's breathing out now. So I am continuing to breathe. And so now the evolution beyond tempoed breathing with counting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, is to now, because even though, of course, yes, I do want you to always know where beat 1 is, and having you count to 4 over and over again is the way to make sure that, I know that you know where the darn beat 1 is. But really, at the end of the day, what I care about is the beat itself. I don't really care where 1 is. I already know where 1 is. I know I'm not going to screw up where beat 1 is because I've been playing music for so long. Like, if I lose track of where beat 1 is, that's I need to go back to kindergarten. So, which, that's just easy, especially in the context of like some rock and roll song where it's just blatantly obvious, or anything on the radio for that matter, because it's all in 4/4 and it's all danceable and it's all Coca-Cola and popcorn for the masses, and we all love it because it's accessible, and it's accessible because we all know where the beat is and we all know where beat 1 is. So, now the evolution from tempoed breathing, or we'll call it count breathing, breathe counting, count breathing, counting breathing, counting breathing, is now just to sing something like I was doing. A little dirty there on the end there. A little grindy. Yeah, I think these are an octave apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's an 8th octave. Oct. German, for number 8. Yeah, the timbres are so different. To hear them booga next to each other is kind of weird. So that's where we're getting a little bit of a fatter sound, because this is a fatter sound, which is why it's not super copacetic with the delayed echo of this higher tone. So, now try breathing and singing. Boom, boom, boom. You could just like make up a bass line. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and you can use the tonality of these to sing in tune with. Boom, 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 dun, 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 dun. You can just make up whatever you want. And a really great way to do this is when you're on stage playing in a performance to just like sing the song your guys are singing. Like, and maybe you're in a rock situation and the bass guitar is going dum 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 dum. And so then you can just sing that. And no one's going to hear that because you're not mic'd as a drummer. Well, it's not entirely always true, but, you know. All right, just play quarters. And just sing whatever you want. But make sure it's continuous. And that you're, inhale breathing too. Okay, now let's come back to this. Now it's complicated a little bit more. So now you've gone to only singing on the exhale and then doing a quick inhale. Go back to quarters. And go ahead and say the numbers. So we'll add lyrics to our song. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 more. 1, 2, 3 more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and more. And the breathing, the inhales and exhales don't have to be like every measure or something, but they do have to be continuous. Try it. Yes, yes. Yep, breathing. And big surprise that this just got way better than when we first walked through the door. Breathing. So, breathing. Practice breathing and teach this to Albert. Who's your main dude?
I've been working with Albert, but I'm occasionally working with Leysliee as well.
Okay, good. Even though I've taught Leysliee about breathing, work with Leysliee on breathing, which then in turn gets you to work on your breathing. And me just doing this with you, I'm working on my breathing. I created a soft brick. I put this stretchy, that stuff on this. 3 sides are soft, but then the other 3 sides are open so that I can do things like this. If I really wanted to torture myself, now I only have this tolerance. I only get this, 2 inches there. Or flipping it like this, and then only getting that. Oh. See, challenging. This is not very much space for both. Now, all right, I'll teach you about the spherical effect, even though this is like this is leaps and bounds beyond where we are. Spherical effect is my own little coined phrase. If I hit here, I can see where that was, especially if this is like ultra bright white and this is like ultra black. I should paint that, that'd be cool. Then I can like see where that was, just like we can see in space like where my hand just was, because our brain is registering it for a split second. So we get to see where that was, and we get to see where this one was. And but if we change places, then we create one ball.
Oh, there's one in this.
Surprise!
Hi.
She wanted to surprise you. Come on in, guys. Hey, Juan. Doom, boom, 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 doom, doom. Okay, sit there for a moment. I'm gonna finish this thought, and you can move that stick back out of the way. Okay, so the spherical effect, actually spherical effect is more obvious if I do it like this. these bigger things. So we can see where that mallet just was in space. Oh, it was right there. Oh, it was right there. And so I can basically see a visual impression of where it is. And then if my other hand comes in, if I'm doing this, I'm seeing two distinct spheres. But if I now cross those, if this is now hitting there and this is now replacing that, then I'm only going to see one sphere, the spherical effect. And then I can go too far. I can phase the other way out of it, right? Or bringing it back in. And this makes sense on a marimba when we want to hit like dead center on every single one, and maybe we have a few notes simultaneous on one thing, but yet I want to be hitting, like, so I don't want to do this on a marimba bar. That's dumb. I want to like get in there and hit the same spot each time, right in the dead center. And so with, this is good. Actually, if this was black and these were white, then it becomes super pronounced. And then if I had like a black light over it, then it becomes like super, like, oh, that's where that mallet was in space. You're up. You're. I'm not even paying attention to where the beat is. Did I have this hooked up? Yeah. Yeah, okay, good. Love this. So much fun. I have to like turn on a metronome, and the metronome begins now. As soon as I start playing, I get a metronome. Love it. I don't have to like wait for the metronome to come around again. Okay, what I want to do is move that box so I can stand in the middle. So I can torture you both simultaneously. Ta-da! Good. Oh, and I reiterated this. More torture. Who would have thought I'd be able to make a living torturing children? This is great. Well, you guys aren't exactly children anymore, but I'm more just saying that with all of my students, which if I had to come up with one word for all of my students combined, including like little 7-year-olds, I would get to say children. So you guys are lopped into the children camp in that context. Okay. Put this off to the side for now. This. Oh, yeah. Oh. Look at this. I bought a whole bushel of bouncy balls. Had to buy 12 at once, which is obnoxious, but good in a way so that I can screw up things and be able to reiterate. Right about there. This was, I cut this. It was a better fit when it wasn't cut, for obvious reasons. And more bouncy, because it was more together. But this definitely is bouncy, as this is bouncy. But this is like explicitly bouncy. Not so much on this smaller bar. This bar is way too small. This is way too big for the size of this bar. But this one up here, it's more of a proportionate mass. Yeah. Next one, I'm not going to cut a slit there. Actually, where this weight is now, it wants to be further down the shoulder. Drawing table. Back to it. All right, get on up here, Buckaroo. Put this there. Ooh, double torture. Love it. Oh, let's do the embarrassing thing first.
Ooh, fun.
Okay, I'll go first. I'll take the lead on embarrassing myself. I beat my record the other day. 132 is my new thing, and I already know. I can tell that I'm not going to get anywhere near that right now. Yeah, 120. Not even close. But maybe if I went for like a run later on today and I got pumped, then I'd be able to smash that out. And I was more pumped when I got the 132 the other day. Oops. All right, you're first, since you're more you're more dramatic with being teased.
More dramatic.
And then when you're ready, exhale. 45. Where are we at?
70.
That doesn't even.
Yeah.
Flint, my 10-year-old beat that. Okay. Do with your hand. Do the other hand. Do I get to? Oh, okay, yeah. That button. She's a lefty, but her left hand doesn't work. So last week I dubbed her right-handed. She just is right-handed now. Yeah, okay. 78.
Same as last time.
No. 78. Okay, 78.8. But I'm not including decibels. All right. Left hand again.
Come on, Liz, you got this.
Your left hand is really that crippled?
Yeah.
You really messed it up. Okay.
Yeah, I did mess it up.
All right. Well, there's 3 dudes here now who will overpower you and bury you in the backyard. If you get anything less than 70 right now, we're going to put you out of your own misery. 66. Okay, that's way better than 40. You weren't even trying before. Okay. All right. In fact, we'll do that again at the end of our time here, because the more you get warmed up, the better it'll be. Consider that your warm up.
All right, I slammed it into a branch a few days ago, so let's see.
Breathe. Exhale when you're ready.
122.
There we go. There we go. Okay, and that was your left hand. All right, good. And then I think we have to reset that. Yeah.
125.
Yes, good, good. I've got it right here. What is today's date? February something something.
11.
Okay. So the right hand was 125, and the left hand was 120.
Yeah, 122.
122. Good. Good. See, this is how we roll. Improvements, not less. Okay. We'll come back to that. You'll get a chance to redeem yourself. But just be worried about being buried in the backyard for the next 2 hours.
Okay.
Juan, do you want to try?
Do you remember what yours was?
I think it was like 117.
Nice catch.
Uh, 103.
Play with that over there. Just sit with it and see if you can beat your own record. I need...
Well, you already beat Leslie's record, so you got that going.
There we go, there we go. Wires out of my face. Good. Okay. So, I have 2 of them at once. How to make this productive with 2. This is super fragile. This white stuff, those are crystals. And it's just like this really fine, thin paste. And so it can crack really easily. So just know that. And of course, it'll be horrifically loud if I hit that. Bam! And it would probably break too. So then we can do triplet stuff with it too. Okay. Let's turn this off for a moment. Should have turned that down first. Okay. Okay. Let's do pair for you, pair for you. So these are the antithesis of being able to bounce stuff. Like it's just super lame relative to these. So there's a spectrum. There's one of the spectrums that we have in the drumming world is fast sticks, slow sticks. Zzz, fast sticks, slow sticks. These are as slow as it gets. These aren't even, this is so slow, we didn't even call them sticks. We call them mallets. Like it's so on a different part of the spectrum, we just have a totally different name for it. So it's one thing to get bouncing out of this, which is super easy. All day long I can do this. Or,
Oh, the cup thing.
oh. So now with these, this is going to be less of a finger opening thing and more of just to hang on to it with your fingers and more of a wrist thing. So these Ralph Hardimans, these white boys are, these white boys, I'm getting racial over here. These these awesome sticks bounce really well. These do not. And so when we have fast sticks, we can do things like, we can dribble and we are justified in the utility of not only the wrist, but then also the fingers too. But then the slower the stick is, and you can instantly slow a stick down by flipping it over. Because this is heavier, it's not as balanced, it doesn't want to bounce as much or as well as opposed to this, which is, there's a very specific design to why a drumstick is the way it is. And that weight at the end of it creates a lot of leverage, where this is more of just like a dumb weight. So if you want to slow down your sticks, you can flip them over. And the reason why you would want to slow them down is to say you're working on, some and maybe that sounds like garbage, so you flip your sticks over. Now, this is padded, this isn't, so this is not a very, okay, here we go. These are not padded. So maybe that was terrible. I could flip those over. And because now it becomes, now I have to control it more, which will then translate back into the bounced. And the reason why it was sucking before is because there wasn't enough control. So you can flip it over so that you have to gain more control over it, and then you practice it that way a few times, and then you flip it back over, and then that control that you just were doing with the slower stick is now translated back into the faster stick, and now it cleans up. So that's the reason why to slow your sticks down, and which creates my point for why to practice with as slow as sticks as possible. Okay, let's do this. Let's do, both bars, do some eights. 1, 2, ready, go. I deliberately did not give them a steady count off. What is that right hand? Oh my God. Should I just have a big sharpened axe just sitting here?
I mean, I got a pretty sharp knife if that would work.
Oh my goodness.
Should I just bring like a battle axe and just put it here?
Oh, you got a middle stick, so when we mess up, just go, hey.
Oh man, that would, yeah. Okay, no thumb rolling.
Just remove the thumb.
Thumb rolling, no thumb rolling. It's gonna still roll, but it's rolling in between the base. The base is here, not the thumb. There's different kinds of drumming in the world for the drummers watching, but what I want these kiddos to do is base of the index rolling. And in fact, let me feel this. Okay, do that. Give me some eights with just index. Ready to go. Bigger strokes. Bigger strokes. As big a stroke as you can possibly get. There you go. Finger only. And deliberately fan out the fingers, just so it becomes blatantly obvious. Oof. Aha. This one's a bit hard, but Index curl only. Ready to go. Bigger. Okay, now normal technique, but with that in mind, no thumb rolling. Ready to go. Thumb on the stick. There you go. Thumb on the stick. And now do a death grip on this for now and just turn only at the wrist. Yes, good. What is going on? Am I gonna? Okay. Go. Eighths. Is the audio of me now in the garage? Yeah, you guys can see those kiddos in the living room banging on stuff. Where is the axe? Ooh, I know. This will be entertaining. But I can also grab my hatchet, which is right here. Gotcha.
Yeah, your thumb came off.
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, yay, we got the
You
axe.
think you're in pain now?
Yeah, I just hit her hand with the nail since her thumb came off.
Like a weapon.
Don't make me use that.
That doesn't even look sharp.
All the more torturous. It's like getting stabbed with a spoon.
A rusty spoon.
Yeah, imagine.
That's probably dull.
Imagine your surgeon like doing stuff with rusty, non-sharp stuff. That's gonna be more torturous. So therefore, more of an incentive. Don't make me use that rusty, blunt tool to chop off your thumbs.
A spoon might work better, actually.
Okay. Don't make me bust out the spoon. You don't want me. You don't want to see the spoon. All right. Don't play dumb. Ready, go.
Don't play dumb.
So the base of your thumb, that little ball there, is what should be driving into that. So if your thumb is pointed, yeah, we're not doing. It's on an extreme. We're not doing that. We're really getting that in there. So the crush spot is the ball of our thumb, the heel of our thumb, we can say, and then the center digit of the index, and we just want to like crush. It's like you're petting the cat and you find a flea and you've got it, and you're trying to just like, but you found it there and you're just trying to like crush it there, which is impossible. You can't crush a flea. Like curl your fingernail into it. Gross.
I mean, you can in between two knife blades.
Yes, but if you like, what's a better thing? Like, Okay, imagine you have a child, your own child, and you've got that baby by his finger, and that finger is right in there where the drumming spot is, and there's a cliff there, and there's a dragon ready to eat the baby when it falls, but you only get that. So now you have a super crazy incentivized reason to not let go of your baby. Don't kill babies.
Yeah, Les.
Ready, set, go.
Don't kill babies.
Yeah, and don't get your own fingers chopped off. Go a little bit slower. June, 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 June. Choke up a little bit. Yeah, now do it. Yeah, that's better. Okay, think about this. So, putting pressure there, grabbing this mouth there. As we play, make sure there's skin ooh. You ready to actually be tortured? Okay.
This should be fun.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought you were reaching for the little knife thing. Ooh, fun! I probably shouldn't do that since I sliced up my thumbs yesterday. Is that Gorilla Glue?
Gorilla Super Glue.
It's not the first time.
Yeah, I know, that's the fun part.
Getting girl.
Okay, show me. Okay, let me be able to manipulate your hand here. I don't know. Just hold it in place. Tiny little bit. Okay, let me get it. Let me see it first.
We got wire cutters, and I mean, we can probably make a tourniquet, right?
Where is it? There it is. Boop. Just a little tiny bit. Oh my gosh.
Juan, do you want to come super glue your thumbs?
No.
Aww.
Is there a stick there? Yep. You're the first student I've ever glued
To the stick.
fingers together. I could have used duct tape, but this was more fun.
Yeah.
Okay. 8's ready to go.
Do you want this? Ready?
Turn over. There you go.
We just super glued it to the stick. Come on, we
It
don't
looks
wanna
so
have-
good.
It
That's the
does.
best hand position I've ever seen in my whole life.
Well, now you gotta go.
Now
buy
she
this.
gets pain. Now she gets actual punishment, actual feedback. That's her euphemism for torture. All right, ready, set, go. Oh, it broke. Okay. All right.
Well, looks like we've got to cut it off.
Okay.
Ooh, the duct tape.
Maybe we didn't let it dry enough. Maybe your hands are wet, sweaty.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of why I always put my hands on my pants, since I...
Okay. Show me. Put that thing in your hand. And now, drop this. Drop this and let me manipulate. Your hands are clammy. I don't think I quite got... Oh, I didn't make it long enough. I hate that. Especially since I'm very frugal with my duct tape. But of course I'll use that eventually. All right, take that off, take that, get rid of this, okay. Put that in your hand again. Do you have a little nub there?
Mm-hmm.
There's white duct tape over there, too, so...
All right, let's see how that pans out. Where does it go? Wrists. Good. Higher. Yeah.
Fun one!
She's getting it.
Yay! Aren't you excited, Lex?
All right. Put these things on. Pull up your sleeve. Okay. It's easier if I just do it. What is this? There we go. Okay. Now, center, put it on here. All right, show me a good playing position.
We could probably make one of these at the high school, because we have the parts.
Yeah, good. Well, get innovative. Let's go a little bit. See how that works. All right, double stops. Instantly better. And now switch. Bigger. More of a death grip of the fingers. Ah, aggressive, I like it. each hand is going bop, 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 bop. And this is each hand, when I do this, watch this. Bum, 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 bum. So each hand during alternated strokes is still doing just this. So when we work on double stops, we are essentially, that's the predecessor to, right? So now we've done a bunch of double stops, now into singles. And then just on one thing. In fact, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, bum, 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 boom, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then have that left hand drop in right where it should go. Where does it go? And then on one, in fact, just play over here because it sounds better. And then play on this one, that sounds better. Yeah, good. Okay, now turn it into the exercise. Now do this. Right, 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 left, right, left. Right, 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 right. Go ahead. Oh my God. Okay, slow down. Right, 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 right. You are right-handed, by the way. We're doing everything right-handed. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah. So you're still your right hand. Ooh, I know. Your right hand is just going to do this on this one the whole time. This is going to not change at all. This is your constant. This is the thing that inserts itself in between each of these. Doopy, 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 doopy. Doody, 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 doo. There it is. Keep going. Count it out. Not as fast as you think. Stop. Get into it. Oh my God. Stop. Listen to it. Say it with me. Bop, 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 bop. One and two and three and four and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now add just your right hand. 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2. You guys are rushing. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, now we're going to do this a little bit bigger, but then we're going to add our left hand in there, but it's going to be super small. Pop, boom. Add your left hand here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Listen to it. 1, 2, ready, go. So what's the constant? What's the constant? Right hand is the constant. So I'm gradually having you guys bring in the lefts to this as a way to focus on this just staying the same the whole time. This is about consistency with the leading hand. Try just this. Small lefts. 1, 2, ready, go. Oh, and then just continuous 16ths or continuous 8ths, however we're thinking about it. 2, 2. Forget the tempo for now. Try just this. Big, small, big, small, big, small. Big, small, big, small, big, small. And just keep this one down. This one's gonna. All right, now let's do the left hand lead. So put your left hand up on this one. Do your left hand lead. Back to. That's better. Big left hand. Big left hand. Okay, now make them all big. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, pause. Now, just go super big. And we'll go slower. Boom, beep, boom, boom, like really big. Doom, ja, doom, ja, doom, dun, doom, dun. 1, 2, ready, go. Oh my God. Rushing or slow? Did you guys rush or drag? Rush the heck out of it. Doom, da, doom, da, doom, da, doom, da, doom, da. 1, 2, ready, go. Oh my God. Yeah, it's that bad. It's so bad. Our heckler is laughing. This is good. Keep it up. Keep laughing, because don't make me pull this out. Okay.
It'd be more fun with the axe, though.
Although these tools are for chopping off fingers, what should the punishment be for rushing? We're gonna bury you in the backyard. This is what's gonna happen. Don't rush. Nice and big. 1, 2, 3, 2. Breathe. Dun, 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 dun. Wrist only, no arms. Nice and big. More of a death grip. Yeah. Even bigger. Really feel the weight of that mallet. All right. Really get it back and just wham! Yes. Dude. Oh, I'm keeping it there. Oh, it punched through. Okay, do it. I don't want to see this thing teetering. There we go. You don't need this. That lesson is, let the lesson be learned. Keep your damn thumb on the stick.
I mean, I can just loom over her thumbs with the things.
All right, we might have to resort to that. Okay.
Here, I'll just.
No, it's getting better. Okay, let's forget all this hootenanny, but keep the cuffs on. Sticks.
Yeah.
Fighting Slenderman right now.
Oh my, with you.
Okay, same thing. Sticks. Doom, bom, doom, bom, doom, bom. Nice and big. Wrists. There it is. Let's come back to the double stops. Yeah, and now let the fingers really fly out for these bouncy sticks. Right in the centers. Okay, now left hand lead. 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2. We'll go about that. We'll just embrace it. Boom, 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 ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba. Do the breathing thing. Sing, breathe. All right, pause. Now we're going to sing and play at the same time, but we're just going to sing first. So let's just say this. Da 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 do da do da do da do da da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee. And it doesn't matter where we breathe. We could do tempoed breathing, but for now, we just forget about tempoed breathing for now. But just exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Whenever the inhale is ready to happen, whenever the exhale is ready to happen. But do this. Have your inhale, make it an obnoxious inhale. So let's just sing that. 1, 2, ready, go. Dee da 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 da, or ba dee 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 da 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 dee da 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 do da do da do da dee da Try doing that. Do like cartoonish inhale. Try that. Make the stupidest sound you could possibly imagine. Like, do some Jim Carrey stuff, but inhale. Make a stupid sound. Inhale. We double dare you. You got 3 guys to laugh at you. Come on. Let's be our jester. Let's all just stare at her. Yes. Okay, we'll get into it. So exhale all the way. Get rid of all your breath. And then say, my name is Leysliee. My name is Leysliee.
Come on, Leysliee, you got
Just do this. Exhale, inhale. Yes, there it is. Okay, now, I don't care if you make a stupid sound or a non-stupid sound. I just care about that you make a sound on the inhale, on the exhale, which guarantees that you're breathing. Because not breathing causes us to rush. Holding our breath causes us to rush. And then not having strong hands causes us to rush and drag. Not having strong hands causes inconsistency, which is why we have the grip string here.
Can I put this on the
Yeah,
floor?
go for it. Just get comfortable.
There we go.
Okay, now, back to this. You guys were at 120 before. Let's give you 120 again. And let's do right hand lead this time. Right, 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 left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right. And breathe. Okay, listen to it. Right in the dead center of those cats. Right, right, right. Just start with rights. Right, 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 right. In fact, just do rights and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So count. Let's just count and play. Count to 4s. Exhale, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Whenever the inhale and the exhale wants to happen, just go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Do double stops. 1 and 2. 2, 3, 4. A little bit louder. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, ba bum 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 ba dum ba ga do gas gas ga do ga do gas gas ga do ga do ga do ga do 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 do. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Isn't this the most entertaining thing you've ever beheld in your whole life? Wouldn't you buy tickets to see this? Hit those things for real. Don't rush. Oh my God. Now back to these. And adapt immediately to the difference in feel. Nice and big. Don't rush. Oh my God. And breathe. Breathe counts. Count breathing. Breathing counting. We'll call it breath counting. We should be doing this around a campfire, just like with really big drums, with like taiko drums, except less tight, like really big, mushy, fat drums, campfire, and jumping up and down. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my God. Have the breathing be sacrificed before you sacrifice this. Have this line up, then add all the complications, like breathing and counting and tapping your head and rubbing your belly all at the same time. Check this out. Where's the tempo? Try that. I'll move this chair. Or just this, which is more satisfying. Ooh, basketball. I can feel your brains like chunk, thinking this is good. Because this sounds like total garbage, but that lets me know. And I know that you guys can play to a met, but the fact that you guys are like lets me know that you're thinking heavily about breathing, which is good. On this carpet, okay, here, do this. On the tap function, yeah. So tap this to my beat. Bop, 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 bop. Wow, this is really doom, doom, doom. Get it to the tap function. So, yeah. And then it gives you an average. Whoa. So about that. And so then, once you tapped it in, then all right, Logan, try this. On the carpet, super mushy surface, dribble to that tempo. Let's speed it up a little bit. We'll just embrace it. Let's do 85. Go for it. Doesn't really matter what the tempo is, as long as it's in tempo. Left hand. Good. I'm glad you're getting prepared by keying into this tempo. Doosh, 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 doosh.
It's so weird on carpet.
I've never dribbled a carpet. I've never dribbled on carpet ever. Until just now. It is pretty messed up. Let's go a little bit faster. Just go over there. All right, let's just give you 100. Dribble, 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 dribble. Lock it in first. Listen to it. Boom, boom. Visualize yourself doing it. Let's see let's give me that thing. Let's see what tempo it wants to be at on this surface.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit faster. Let's do 110. That's a little quick. Let's do 105. Try it there. Be more aggressive about it. Really slam that thing down. In fact, do it with both hands for now, just so it's not this weird. Let's take out your dribbling skills and just do it with both hands. Okay, 2 hands is better, yeah. All right, you're up. Change that from 105 to 100. We should get. I should have like a box of tomatoes, so we can pelt them at her. Ready, set, go. Oh, and how advanced? Upbeats immediately. Just say that you did that deliberately. Yeah, I was trying to do upbeats. Doosh, doosh, doosh. In fact, just do this. Just throw it down once. Boom. Boom, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Yeah. Slightly late. Sooner. Anticipate it. Throw down. Toss down. A little bit closer. A little slightly late. There it was. Yeah, good. Okay, now do boom, 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 boom. Yeah, good. I'm picturing like a whole ensemble. I'm picturing like a whole drum line on stage with basketballs instead of, but really big, bouncy, really like taut drums, or maybe like huge, massive marimba bars that are like really locked into place instead of jiggly like this. And then like boom, and then we have a whole ensemble of dribbling. Yeah, good. Now let's try to get doosh, 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 and you can do two hands if you want. Boom, 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 boom. Have you ever heard of Stomp? Stomp it's an old Broadway show where it was basically just a bunch of dancers who were taught like how to. They didn't really do any drumming, but they were definitely percussing with like trash can lids and stomping their feet and stomping broom handles and sweeping broom handles. It was a cool show. I thought about auditioning for them once upon a time, but then I realized that they basically only hire dancers and teach them how to bang on the beat, which is way easier than trying to teach a drummer how to dance. Way easier. I was just doing the upbeats. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. All right, try doing quarters. Doosh, 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 doosh. Ah, good. You rushed, but you got it back. Good. All right. Now, come on back to here. And now we're going to dribble these sticks. Thinking about dribbling. And let's get these back to you. Okay, that works. But really allow these things to, really allow them to bounce. Think about there's a basketball at the end of this, and you're just remotely through a stick bouncing that ball. Bounce that ball. Just do it a few times independently. Just like weird. You went inverted. He went like this. Yeah. Do it a few times with your left. Yeah, good. That looks really smooth. That looks like you just bounced a basketball for a little bit and applied that feel to this. Yeah, you're letting the stick do the work for you. Get your fingers on that thing. Okay, now we're gonna do no wrists and only fingers. So it's gonna be a faster dribble. In fact, you can still. Okay, let's start off by doing, come to here, so at the fulcrum, but way down in that valley. Sticks. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna hold this hand position. And so that stick is getting pinched basically there and there. And we're gonna do our, and we can just think, we can do thumbs on top position here, but since we're doing it this way, for now, it's all right. I just want you to get a feel for the stick. Do that a few times. Yeah. In fact, okay, let's do this. We'll put it there, but we'll also add in the middle finger. So we kind of have this clunky fulcrum there. There you go. You were choked up and you choked back. Good. Just do one hand, whichever hand is more comfortable. Ah, we have converted her to a right-hander. Good. Dribble that thing. You're choked up. Choke back slightly. Yeah. Okay, back to these singles. There, and then just allow that thing to pop back. Yes, good. Ah, nice catch. Yes, yes. Left hand. Ambidexterity, that's the name of the game here. Just do, don't think about multiples, just think singles at a time, like once. And now, instead of, now just keep this still. And go ahead and like use your whole arm and really lift this thing and like send it down, and then you're just gonna stay in one position once your hand goes, yes. Yes. Now do both hands together. Get a good hit. Get yourself comfortable, prepared. Take a few deep breaths. Yes. Okay, try this. So show me that right there. So you have a cantilever right there with your index. I know, just bounce that a few times. Yeah, feel that, the contribution of the index finger there. And now, from this position, go down, but then what it's going to do in slow motion, you're going to allow it to come up. And so I was having you hold you're holding your hand down this time, but now your hand's going to go right back up. In preparation for a second one. So it's going to turn into this. Yes, that's the idea. Yes, good. Left hand. Both hands together. Both notes. Yes, good, good, good. You are dribbling these sticks. And hang on a little bit. Do this a few times. Like
I let go of it.
really grab it in there and like swing these around. In fact, come to the very ends and just move those around a little bit. Like just flip them around in space so that your hand really gets tired there. Let's think of an exercise. Okay, do what I'm doing. So we're kind of in normal playing position, but now just send your thumbs into your finger there, but you're grabbing it at the ends of the stick, and now just go back and forth. And now that pressure, this is the drummer's muscle, by the way. This muscle there, see that thing? See that crazy lump that I've got? Yeah, that isn't on most people. That's the drummer's muscle right there. This crazy bulging, looks like it's from the movie Alien. That's the muscle. If I was to send you to the gym and I was like, go work out, like I would say, get that muscle strong. That's the most important muscle. Yes, do your squats and your dips and your pull-ups and your push-ups, but it all is geared toward. In fact, let's do that. Put your thumb up here and then just pull it forward to like. Now poke mine. That's pretty wild, isn't it? Flex as hard as you can. Feels like chicken. I do that to my hand. Just like feel both sides of it. Like feel that chicken. Because then, okay, do it to your own hand. Feel that. Feel that cue ball inside of there. Yeah, that's the muscle that is the muscle.
This one.
Oh. That's so weird. Have you seen him do his leg thing?
Yeah. Oh, marching season.
Oh yeah, a ton of color guard
Maybe
girls that
rehearsals?
were all like, "Hey, are you the one that does the thing?" I'm like, "What, this?" And they're all just like,
He's been doing that all marching season of last year.
Stand in front of there. Show the camera.
Oh, I think they can see it.
That's so whack.
I can go the other way too. Just
Oh, that is so whack.
You get used to it. You see it every single day, every Wednesday during
hey,
rehearsals.
it helped pop my legs, so.
Alrighty. Dribble that thing. Dribble those sticks. Double stops. Both notes. Held at the So just do that once and
Keeps going.
Don't question it.
It keeps getting caught on my shirt.
that's a good thing. Try this. Fingertips. Let's do some lobster claw stuff. And just send that down once. Whoop. And have it come right back. Right at the tips.
That would not have been fun. Buzz.
Yes. Do this. Just do a few little bouncies, but right at the tips. And notice where my hand is. My hand is like off to the side here. Yes. And so then from here, once and let it come right back up. And so this one is more like you're really holding it from the side, and it's going to come up and hit the side of your thumb for this particular exercise. Yes. Now hit the center so you get good bounce. Yes. All right, now choke back. You're creeping up. See if you can really maintain holding it like on that first digit of your finger. And see how it's rolling back along. My thumb is perpendicular. My thumb is parallel, perpendicular, parallel, perpendicular. My thumb is perpendicular for this one. Again, this would be way easier with stronger hands. Okay, now send it down with enough force. Crank back here, and yes.
Yes.
Now scoot back so you're out of your own way.
Just send it flying, honestly.
All right, I need to move this whole setup forward a little bit. Yes. And where this is going is this all translates into chomp. Can you imagine? Oh my God. Okay. This all translates into, watch the evolution. That all evolves into dribbling this thing, dribbling like the basketball. In fact, yeah, I need to get, what are those drill bits that can drill holes? I need to get one of those things.
Pre-drill?
What is it called?
Pre-drill?
No, like they're cylinders, and on the edge of that hollow cylinder is teeth. You can drill holes with it. I forgot what those are called. I know what to get at Ace Hardware. Don't go to Home Depot. Don't go to Home Depot. Go to Ace Hardware. You'll thank me later. Yes. Now come to the full fruition. Yes. Oh my God, that's so much better than a few weeks ago. Yes, good. Left hand. Yeah. It's more mechanical because it's your dumb left hand. Yeah. Don't raise your shoulders. Don't tweak out because of your left hand.
Yeah, I really do that on my left hand.
And then the idea is to see if you can do it both of these, and have those be true bounces. Yes. Now a little bit faster, more dribbly. Use some water for you. Hot water, drink of kings. And try to have there be no arm movement involved at all. That it's a true, see how that's actually a true bounce? Like I'm really letting the stick do all the work for me. Let's try this. Let's try a fulcrumless dribbles. So Just your pad fingers. In fact, ooh, I know. Okay, we'll just take away the index for now, and we'll do kind of a middle finger fulcrum, but it's more of like a, yeah. All the fingers wrapped around, and then just just come to this, but then just get rid of your index. So normal plane, thumb on stick. Oh my God. Just dribble that thing, and now let go of that index. And to really allow those fingers to, yeah, there it is, there it is, there it is. Yes. Bigger, faster. There it is. Yes, yes, yes. Keep going. More velocity down. Dribble. Go a little bit slower. Dribble that thing. Really allow the back of the stick to kick your fingers out. That the stick is taking those fingers with it. But I gotta throw it down fast enough so that it can have enough velocity to get back up. Get that thing to have it come all the way back to hit my stick. Ooh, try this. Come down, and then your fingers can just be as loose as they need to be, and able to allow this to come back and smack your arm. Boom. Next time you have a bug on your arm, the only way you get to smack it is to pick up a drumstick and like do this trick to get it. Almost. You got the right rotation going on. Yes, there it is. There it is. Yes. Where's that other drumstick? Yeah, good. Okay, now let's do regular, hang on to the drumsticks, normal, double stops, both hands. Just give me some big hits. Choo, 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 choo. Both of them. That looks way better, by the way. All right, now back to this. Howdy. Come on in. Welcome to the jam. We have a seat right here for you. Oh. Okay, now we have two hecklers. I'm just gonna hand out tomatoes so you guys can throw them at these guys when I screw up.
Keep in mind, I'm going home with you, so the more stuff you throw at me, the more stuff's going in your car or your truck.
You no.
Sister?
I will leave
Yes.
you on the side of the road. Try me.
I see a similarity. I see a genetic.
Feistiness.
I will leave him on the side of the road today.
I
And I
see.
will slash your tires.
You don't know how to get home.
Depends on who gets out there first. Her with the keys, yep, or you with a knife.
I can hotwire stuff.
She's closer to the door. Okay, we're out of here, but last thing, show, what's your name?
Cassie.
Cassie. I like that name. Show Cassie your best double stops. Boom, boom, boom. Dribble those things. Ready, set, go. Sure, get rid of those things. Get comfortable. We have these for torture devices. This is a threat to chop off her thumbs. If her thumbs, in fact, ready, set, go. both notes. Okay, now breathe. Keep it simple. And do loud count, inhale, exhale. One, two, three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, now, actual last thing. Don't rush the second beat. Don't make me kill you. Right, 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 right. The right hand is going to stay steady. The right hand is just going to stay the same the whole time. The left hand is the visitor. Right, 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 left, left. Yes. Nice and big. Now decrescendo to nothing. Good. Adios, amigos.
Oh, Kelsey, you should try the grip strike thing. Juan, what was your
Kelsey or Cassie?
Cassie.
Did you say Kelsey?
No.
Did you just say Cassie?
Yes, I said
I can't
Cassie.
believe him. I've been working all day.
Does he accidentally call you Kelsey's?
I have no
Like he
idea,
just
I'm
did
gonna
just
call-
now? I have tape. Well, I'm going to roll like tape.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the grip streak. Let's get it. Let's get it on. Okay, it was on.
All right, let's see if that helped.
So the way I like to do it
Get
is to
somewhere
slowly
above
grip,
60.
slowly grip. And then once I'm like at 80%, then I exhale
80's
and then push down.
I'm gonna be so busy
Oh.
this week.
I see. I didn't even try and I got better than the first time. Okay. All right, here we go.
Wait, we're supposed to
I have
45.
obviously been
Because we
Wednesdays at Singagram.
pounds. Give me pounds. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can do it. And this will prove my theory of we'll do this better if we've worked out. Oh,
The push-ups.
okay. Here we go. See if I can get a better score than last time. Oh, yeah. Oh, why did it stay there? Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it does that for me.
What, it'll come and then it'll go back?
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay. Okay. Breathing, right about, and so right about 100, then I'll crush down. Okay. Well, it was better than the first time, so I think my theory is proved that we need to be warmed up for this.
Right, Les?
Let's do this first. Crush down that
Cassie.
straight arm seems to be the better
Cassie.
position.
Oh yeah, while they're doing that, push-ups.
Leysliee, Logan. Push-ups right now.
All right, come on, Les.
You need to get a coach whistle and like just whistle at her.
It's not that hard. I'll do them with you. I don't have the body strength for that. I take that back.
All right, come on.
Let's get this on film for posterity's sake. You can.
Yeah. Butt down, feet out.
Here, I'll even do these. Come on, Les.
Okay, butt down.
The more embarrassing this is, the better. Chop, chop. And then once you get warm with the push-ups, you'll probably have a better hand strength gripper thing.
Push up. Come on.
Chop, chop.
Down. Up. Go. You got this.
It's gonna hurt so much. Oh my goodness, it's a bug.
Don't get distracted. Chop, chop, soldier.
Hey.
You just got shot by the enemy. Get your head down
Oh.
and give me those. This is your survival depends on this.
Come on.
What, you stretching now?
I have to stretch my leg first.
Yeah, right.
Do a push-up.
You stretch your arms more than your legs.
Well, she also has a 20 too.
Yeah.
I should do that.
You never do that in class, so come on. Alright, I'll even do planks while you do these. Go.
Butt down, Logan.
Yes.
You got this.
Nope.
Wow.
I gotta do a push-up.
I got a whole house full of push-uppers. This is great.
I think I'm the only one who is excited.
All right, give me 5 on your knees push-ups. Off your knees, give me 5 of those things. All the way down. All right, Logan, back up a little bit so she's not going to knock into you. All right, all the way down. Let's see it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now what I want you to do is get into a push-up position from your toes and just hold yourself there. Now, drop your butt a little bit. Now, hold that position. Okay, do a plank. Now, hold yourself there. Hold yourself there. Butt down. You can build up to push-ups with planks. Because part of what's difficult about a push-up is just holding your body straight through the abs, through the back muscles, through your core, your core muscles, the center part of your body. All right, hold. Does this actually hurt your knee to do that?
A little.
A little? Okay. Then go to a push-up position off of the leg, because you don't need both feet.
No.
Okay, which leg is your bum leg?
Yeah.
This is the leg that works?
That's the leg that is.
Okay, do that. Sure. Like, whatever. It doesn't matter what happens with your feet. Now, come hold her body in a straight position. Okay, plank position. Or just not plank position, but push-up position in a straight. Yeah, now push her butt down. Okay, hold it there. Okay. Well, look at the clock. We're at 30 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, does this hurt your wrist? Okay, well, not in this position, but in push-up position, does it hurt your wrist?
A little.
A little. Okay. Then just go to your elbows and plank position. Just get in a plank position that's comfortable.
We're going to head out. Thank you.
All right, adios, gang. Oh, here, take this.
Oh, yeah. Do you also want me to do the grip strength one last time?
Sure, let's see where it's at.
Okay.
Let's prove our theory. This is on pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, ready, set, go.
Just waving at the camera.
Remember this day? Wave to your 30-year-old self. Hi, 30-year-old self. Remember when I couldn't even do a push-up? Exhale on that last crush.
Last year, actually, since I did dance.
123.4.
With your right hand, what was it before?
I maybe did dance.
Like 120. Wait.
Okay, yeah, it was 125.
I'm too crippled for that.
Try it again. Try it again. Really think about it and just
Crippled for wrestling.
put in more than you put in last time. More of a crush. Crush a diamond.
119 on left hand.
We're about the same weight here.
About, yeah.
I think it's because I was also doing that thing.
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, maybe so.
Around there. She's short, but she.
Emmy's heavier than me.
Okay, give her the grip strength thing.
There you go.
I have the shovels ready to go. There's the backyard.
I want to
Which
see.
hand?
I want to see.
Whichever
how
hand you
well
wanna
she
do.
does.
Okay, take that.
Thank you.
Go look up that video, Benny Greb,
Right.
and think about breathing. And yes, good. You're dribbling has arrived. You are now dribbling that stuff, and to go home, teach the rest of the drum line to dribble. Is the drum line just bad? Are there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
He even says it.
He
I'm
would
a drum
okay.
captain.
Pure
The
H
non-biased
sucks.
opinion for the outsider's objective view, like, yeah, that drum line sucks. Teach them how to dribble.
Performance-wise, they don't suck. But like,
But
They're not good.
the athleticism that we're doing here, this is the measurement.
oh, they're just like.
Yeah, no. I tried getting them to do like 5 push-ups one day, and
Dog
they
gave
could.
up.
Yeah, they all gave up after 2. And I don't work out like at all, and I can do.
Is this a generational problem? Because my peers, when I was in high school, you know, we were almost Olympians.
I doubt it's
Are you guys just like, okay, all right, clapping push-ups, I dig it, all right, this is proving my generational theory wrong. Okay, did you slap your chest?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I never even thought about. Wow, I gotta try that
I
now.
turned it off. I turned off while doing it.
Okay.
It's a lot more difficult because you can just lift up and barely clap.
Huh.
But now
Let's
you
try
gotta
this.
get like a lot more distance.
All right. I'll have myself on film being embarrassed. Let's get rid of this. Slapping your chest, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Never even thought about that.
Yeah, I tried it my first time trying it. My arms cramped and I couldn't like move them. So, yeah, see? A lot more difficult.
Wow. That's a new. I got a new thing to work on.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's also a lot more fun doing it like this.
Ooh, clap your hands behind your back. We should get the dentist here so you can put your teeth back in.
Yeah, no, I need to work on that one.
All right, let's practice the motion before. Or we could just like slap our butt or something like, or slap. Let's see, what else can we slap? Ooh, slap your face. Let's see if we can do that.
Just aggressively slap your own face.
Ow.
And that's why we don't slap our face.
Slap the top of your head. That was more practical.
Yeah.
Try it.
As we have a new thing, whenever someone in drumline does something dumb, we have them do.
How many push-ups do I have to do? How many times I drop the mallet? And
Hang on, let me
sticks?
see. 2,573.
That's how
I
many
keep forgetting
push-ups.
how many I said it was per stick dropped.
Oh.
20 pushes for one stick.
Yeah,
It's
for
fif-
one
50.
drumstick.
Yeah, 50 for a mallet.
What's it saying?
Keeps turning on.
Yeah,
Oh, what the heck.
1,573.
But I've
Yeah,
maybe done it like 5 times already.
2,573.
Because it keeps turning
was
off.
100 for dropping a drum.
Oh, then the majority of the drum line would be somewhere like halfway to $1 million each.
Okay, show me.
Which hand again?
Whichever one you want to do.
Ace.
Ace drops drum?
Yeah, a couple, like several times, I think.
Which one?
Snare.
And exhale.
What about for complaining that your
So
back?
50.
How many
Just
times have I
complaining
dropped the
you're tired.
cymbals?
Dropping those cymbals are very expensive.
All right.
One push-up for every.
Your max
cent.
is try the right hand. Maybe your left hand is just being dumb.
Every dollar is
And
one
then we'll
push-up.
zero that out. Okay, ready, set, go.
For the quads, it'll be 1,000 push-ups.
Yeah.
2,000
And then exhale as you crush.
push-ups.
Yeah. Oh, and the harness, and the drum heads, and the spare parts.
Okay.
At
Yeah.
that point,
Good.
just buy every
77.
new instrument.
Oh.
'Cause
But you got 78. All right. 78 was what you got at first. Okay, now give me your best left hand.
20.
he's calling it.
At least 50.
Because your left hand, what is it doing? It's freaking out. There we go. Okay. Slow crush. And then exhale and crush at the same time. Okay, 55. We're going to note that today's date is the 11th. Yeah.
Super full today.
Okay.
Wait, it's today?
Yeah.
All right. Noted 15 pounds less than, a couple weeks ago.
I was gonna do crime today.
So
Come on.
I passed like 5 pops.
hang from
I think
bars.
that's just you.
Hey Logan, we need to go. I have to
He's
be in class in
dilly-dallying.
10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Chop chop. See you, buddy.
Bye.
You got your card?
Probably.
Now you do. See you,
Thank
buddy.
you. See ya. Bye, Les. Bye, Juan.
Bye bye. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
All right. Hang from pull-up bars. You could even just. Accidentally hit the alarm. You could even just like hold dumbbells. Just pick up heavy things and hold them. Because you can hang from a pull-up bar and hold yourself there, or you can just whatever. As long as your hand is having to like grab onto something, just pick up heavy things. Just go into the gym and just pick up like a 50-pound or like a 55-pound dumbbell and just pick it up and just hold it. You might as well do both hands at once. Just hold it there and breathe. Relax your face. Relax every muscle that doesn't need to be a part of it. And go until your hands want to fall off. Be comfortable. Don't injure yourself any more than you need to. Just think about squeezing that thing. And then you're tired, put them down, wait for a minute, pick them back up again, and really think about getting that gross little chicken ball to grow, to be bigger. Grip strength. And the stronger your hands are, the stronger the rest of your body will get, and vice versa. Okay, let me give you a little thingamajig to go home and practice. Grip strength. Grip strength. Oh. Basketball dribbles. With metronome, and get Sonny to do this. Hey Sonny, basketball, metronome, click, 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 and then stick dribbling. Stick dribbling. Go teach this all to Sonny, and have the ball dribbling transfer into the concept of dribbling the sticks. And you got lucky this time because we just lost our third shovelman. So, because we need 3 to get it done quick so we don't get caught. So, next week, that better be... Okay, next week, all your left hand has to do is just get more than 55. And we already can do 70, so we already know we can do more than 55. So, but it just have to be more than... All right. Toodaloo, gang.